Welcome to this lecture on digital and social marketing for creative businesses. Our Creotalents Project is part of the Creative Spark initiative funded by the British Council. I am Dr. Enrique Cormida, Associate Professor in Entrepreneurship and Innovation at the University of Birmingham. Our project partners are in Kazakhstan, Eurasian National University, and in the UK, Oxford Brookes University. We also work with a number of other associations in Kazakhstan. Let me start by introducing the idea of the e-marketing mix. Previously, marketing consisted of four elements: product, price, promotion, and place. With the complexity of digital presence for many companies, more is important. More things have become important. First, personalization and privacy. Technology, digital spaces, gives us the opportunity to reach out to more people. But how can we offer a personalized experience to thousands, maybe millions of people? That is a challenge. At the same time, privacy. How can we make sure their data, their records, their information is kept safe and secure? That third parties do not steal or abuse that information. They are safe to use our platform and our sites, and the way we engage with them is also safe. After that comes customer service. The sales don't end once you receive the money from the customers. They expect some service, even for products, post-sale services, updates, information. Quite often, especially when you sell something creative, they become part of a community that likes what you are creating, the design, the game, maybe a fashion in kind of product. So community is very important then. How you engage with the community, how customer service is delivered not only to individual customers, but to the whole community. How the community maybe helps itself and other customers through blogs, through answering questions, and so on. Finally, there is site and security. Many businesses have gone online now, but that doesn't mean that they don't have physical operations. Even Amazon, that manages a lot of sales, or Alibaba, they do have warehouses. Creative industries as well. So if you are a creative designer or a programmer or an architect, you will still need a place where you do your work, you produce, you work with others, and that is important. Finally, sales promotion. There is a lot of competition out there. So to be noted, you will have to promote what you are offering, your creative offer. And that has become more complex than before. The next parts of this lecture will focus a bit more on that. So, if you are a creative entrepreneur, you have a big set of tools now you can work with. And most of them are from the digital space, online social media. You can advertise in Google to be found. You can put a profile in LinkedIn to validate your identity and your professional capabilities. You can have a blog where you express and you engage with customers in informal and social ways. You can use data and you can model those data, and from data have business intelligence. You can understand customer preferences, what they like, how they feel about things, before introducing them to your creative offer. So all these tools are at your disposal, but how to manage them, while at the same time doing what you like most, being creative, producing and building a business around that. That is challenging. Some entrepreneurs decide to do all this themselves, but it takes a huge amount of time and it leaves them little time to be creative and do what they like more. But there are other models too. Let's look at one. Instead of digital tools, what we see more and more now is digital systems. for creative entrepreneurs. The example I'm giving here is from a company called Teespring. Teespring started to help creative designers in fashion to sell their designs on t-shirts. So, how does it work? If you have a design for a t-shirt, and now they have expanded their range of products to home furniture and other things. But let's stay with a t-shirt, which was their start. If you create designs for t-shirts, but you don't know how to stamp them, you don't have the warehouse and so on, Teespring takes that problem away from you. You create the design, you upload it on their platform, and you wait. Teespring, meanwhile, what they do is they promote what you have created. They put it on the t-shirt, they advertise it on their platform, they attract customers to buy it. And they buy the t-shirt for maybe 10, 20 US dollars, pounds, varies, it depends on the country. Teespring produces the t-shirt, stamps the t-shirt, fulfills the order, so ships it to the customer. At the same time, Teespring has engaged and brought in the customers. They also help them with the customer service if they have any question. Then you receive the money. Usually the profit is split between you and Teespring. So you as a creative entrepreneur in fashion, all you need to do is create the designs and upload them. Teespring takes care of the rest. Where is the risk? There is no risk except your time being spent for creating the design, and there is no risk for Teespring either. They start producing the t-shirt only after it has sold based on the images they produce on their platform. And the images, to create the images, they use your design and a sample of a normal t-shirt, a bit of editing. So customers buy the idea of the t-shirt before it's produced. Then it is produced, shipped to them, and profits are shared. So instead of digital tools, think of the digital systems that can help you do what you do better. Cover those business aspects where you don't feel so confident to do yourself. To keep things in perspective, now a lot of things in the digital marketing space are about marketing lead generation. What does it mean? Customers won't just come to you, or you won't just find them. First, you need to attract strangers, people who don't know about you. At some point, you need to be noticed. They need to see, they need to know that you exist as a business and what you're offering. But that is not enough. You need to convert them to visitors. Just them seeing that you exist is not enough. They need to come and start engaging with you. They become customers only when you close a sale, only when you have managed to sell them something. As you know, a lot will visit your Instagram page, a lot will visit your website, Facebook page. They will come and go. What use is of that? Especially if you have paid advertisement to Facebook, to Google, to Instagram. They came, they saw, they did not purchase anything. You have to close the sale. Does it end there? No. Because in social media now, news is spread. Your customers become your ambassadors. But for that, you need to delight them. They really need to like what you're offering. They really need to love that. Only then they will start referring it to others. And that is a referral marketing model. When they refer it to others, they are the ones who do the sales work for you. They bring in new customers who act and then purchase and become part of your community. So now sales is not just sales anymore. It has become engaging with the community. So it is more complex. Lead generation is where most digital marketing media focuses on, and this is the process. How to make it work? First, you need to choose the right marketing communication tool. Research from HubSpot, which is one of the main customer relationship management platforms that you can also use, but there are many others too, so you need to compare which one to use first. They show, based on their data, that video works very well. It's the #1 form of media used in content marketing strategy. If you want to have a strong digital presence, you need to create some video. It works in crowdfunding platforms, they need to have a video. It works on your website, it works on Instagram, and now it's no surprise why all the hype around TikTok, maybe you have heard about it, all the videos there, and how people use them to promote their ideas, their business, their creativity. Video is strong, followed by blogs, narratives, stories, infographics, and so on. So video is a strong form of content marketing strategy. How about which social media platform to use? Local or global? These figures here are from Kazakhstan. It seems that Pinterest, that is the black line going up, is picking up, is receiving a lot of interest in Kazakhstan at the moment. But this information usually changes. Sometimes it can be contact, it can be Facebook, and you need to keep an eye what marketing environment, channel people use. You have to communicate with them, engage with your potential customers where they are. So you need to know where they are. Just because you have a Facebook page, it doesn't mean that your customers are there. You might find them on Pinterest, you might find them on Instagram or elsewhere. So be very careful. This is the local perspective in Kazakhstan. On a global level, still Facebook tops the list. Facebook remains the most common used social media, followed by Instagram and then Twitter. Both Facebook and Instagram are well integrated because they belong to the same company, they are part of the same company. And that is very useful if you're not a user but you are an advertiser in them. Because with one account for advertisement, for business advertisement, you can cover both more easily. So you can have a better integration of your advertisement budget in both. To put that all together, you need a digital marketing plan. A plan is where you put all the pieces together. Your capabilities, how you divide resources, which platform to focus on, desktop or mobile. Now, digital businesses, digital marketing is focusing more and more on mobile. So mobile first is the approach. Security, information security of your customers, how things work, processes, how you upload things, how they look at them, register, sign up, buy, purchase, delivery, logistics, customer service, all of that. How lead generation helps you grow your sales, what to focus on, how to monitor and control everything. Ultimately, remember, between supply and demand, you are in the middle. So you are the entrepreneur. That is the role of the entrepreneur in the middle. And that is a bit more than just being creative or having a creative product. Things to consider from becoming a passionate, creative person who does creative products, things, designs, games as a hobby or for little profit, to building a strong, solid company business around that, and ideally growing it and hiring others. Key questions. And these key questions, the purpose is to have strategic focus. To focus and be more efficient on how you use your time, resources, and capabilities. Because only then you can grow faster and you can be more efficient. So, key questions. Do you want to be cheap and sell to a lot of people, or expensive and exclusive? Both can work, but you have to decide. Do you want to offer something that is common to everyone, that everyone understands, or something that is different, for which you might have to promote a little bit? Radical innovation. But once people start liking it, you are unique. You have a competitive advantage towards competitors because you are unique. Do you want to focus on quality or quantity? Quality usually costs. It will be expensive. Are your customers willing and capable to pay that? Quantity can allow you to produce more, but in creative industries, if you are the only creative person, how can you reach quantity? How can you train others? How can you scale your creativity? Local or global? Remember, local tastes differ from global tastes. Local marketing channels also differ, as I showed you before. Standard or customized? Do you want to offer one standard product or customization, personalization? Something different for each customer. Each take time, each takes different resources. Do you want to produce or resell? Maybe take something that is already there and add something to it, or produce everything yourself from scratch. Do you want to treat consumers as consumers? Once you sell to them, the relationship is over, or as co-creators who help you create your product? Even social media platforms, they are co-creators. Instagram, Facebook would not exist without the engagement of people who co-create the content there. You can do the same. You can receive their feedback, their comments, their suggestions, their engagement for a game, for design, for architecture, for programming maybe, or anything related to creative entrepreneurship. Do you want to use your money and grow slowly and own 100% of your company, or you want to bring in new investors, but they will want something in return? They can also give you access to markets, resources, and other things. Are your suppliers your partners? How do you engage with them? All these questions require answers. The key thing to focus on, and that will help you decide on the questions before. Who are you serving? What is your customer segment or segments? There are various ways how you can organize or group your customers. Demographic. So their personal characteristics. Geographic, where they are located. Local, global. Niche, different or general. Serving everyone or serving a small group. Psychographic, what do they like? What do they feel about your things, what you produce? And by product, because you might have a broad range of products. And clothes are different from furniture, and furniture is different from software or architecture design or landscaping. They are not the same. But if you have skills or you have a team or different teams that engage in all, you can separate your customers by product. So be very specific on the customer segments. Last but not least, to remember, earnings. Engaging in online marketing, online social media can help you generate a lot of income. This is an example from YouTube. If you have 30,000 daily video views and 50% of them engage, you can see the estimated daily earnings from advertisement from YouTube, estimated monthly earnings and projected yearly earnings. So if you are a content creator in online social media, that is how much you can earn. But let's play around with the numbers. What if your engagement rate is lower? 25%. Numbers go down drastically, quite a lot. So what I'm saying is just you still have 30,000 views per day, but if they don't engage, if you don't make them act, buy, purchase, click on the advertisement, if you are a content creator and your business model is around that, then it has no value. So closing the sale, engaging with the post-sale customers. So think in terms of marketing lead generation, but also maintaining the marketing, the customer community, and maintaining good relationships, and most importantly, scaling and growing. Going back to winning the big idea challenge, remember, what is the problem you're trying to solve? Solve a problem by considering customer needs, wants, and fears. That is your problem. Be very specific. Make sure you understand them. What is your target market? One or a few specific groups of customers. Remember, customer segmentation we discussed before. Revenue model. Are you selling? Is it based on subscription, partnerships, advertisement income, or other ways? You have to be very specific. You can use more than one. Originality. Compare yourself to competitors. Show that you know the competitors. How will you be different? It's okay to compete with them if you want to compete head on, but show how. It is also okay to be different, but make sure you're able to explain how being very different will still attract customers. How you will do that. Passion. Remember, nothing great is ever achieved without passion. So demonstrate and help those that come to your business, are interested on your ideas, to trust you, and by looking at the passion and that you have, and how you will make a positive impact in the world. Finally, for the idea pitch, practice, practice, practice. It is not easy to get it right the first time, but if you practice enough before you record it, before you submit it, make sure you've done your homework well, you're happy with it. Plan, be professional, be passionate, be organized, and be confident. Thank you.